In this video, I wanted to talk about right now the FAA is investigating a control column issue with Cirrus SR22 and 22 T aircraft. They say that they have found aircraft where the actual throttle had broken, come away from, departed the the control column, if you will, which is no bueno, because if that thing comes off, your only option is to turn the engine off to land, right? So not good. Very serious issue, and I don't know the full backstory, and I hope and pray no one has actually been hurt or killed by this. Typically at this level, where the FAA is considering an AD, that once it becomes an AD, you know for sure that somebody has died from this. So it's very serious. And so I'm not trying to make light of what it is. So I've got it pulled up here, and I just I'll go through it from an AMPIA's perspective to somebody that may be concerned. So this is the planes that this affected range from 2,900 to 3,900 hours. That is a ton of hours. And then they contain an average of 12,000 to 15,000 landings. So this, to me, it sounds like these were flight school airplanes that had a lot of power cycles, right? Like the power's going up and down, and lots of landings. Lots of students using the aircraft. A lot of the ADs derive from planes that are, very heavy, heavy usage that puts it to its max limit, and then all of a sudden they find out, okay, well, we found a new limit to this component or this airplane or whatnot. Like I said, I hope and pray nobody's actually been hurt by this. It looks like they're going to require these airplanes that are affected for that control column to come apart. It looks like they want us to look for cracks using visual and dye penetrant inspections for all you pilots out there that may not know from the mechanic speak. Dye penetrant is where you take an actual chemical that it'll penetrate any sort of crack. You wipe it clear, and then there's it's a developer that you spray on top of it. It's normally a white film, and it'll draw out the penetrant. And normally they'll turn, they can be blacklit, or it just turns red. So it'll make a crack that's not visible. To me, this is not necessarily, if I had an SR22, let's say, and a lot of my customers own, like, in the background, 2015 or 2010, 2020, 2020, 3 and 4 airplanes. I'm not necessarily too concerned. If I was in annual and they already got the thing taken apart, I would tell the mechanic, hey, while you're in there, do you mind taking a peek at it? Would I ground my aircraft until the mechanics do a dye penetrant on the throttle quadrant? Probably not. I think that'd be way overkill. If I had an SR20 that was in those range, like that hour range and that landing range, and let's say I bought it down the road, and up until I had it, it was owned by a flight school, and they really wore that puppy out, which most SR20s are, especially from like the 2000s range. Oh yeah, definitely. I would say I'm not flying this thing until we look at it. That's my personal take. Yeah, I would definitely, I would want them, even though it's not an AD. Again, this mindset thing that I want to come across with you. How much is your life worth? You are in the plane with yourself, and you're typically, you own a business, and everyone's around you that depends on your livelihood, and depends on you, right? Depends on you, your family, and whatever. This is not something that whatever. I don't give a crap. I don't have time for that. No. This is something that's important. And if you like staying in the alive category, this is just no brainer. Let's say it costs $3,000 for a mechanic to open up that and do a really good job. I don't care. Okay. My life is worth that. I don't know what, I haven't tried to necessarily pull take apart the whole throttle quadrant and pull the power lever out and then dye penetrant. So I don't know exactly. I'm not giving a quote. Okay, nobody hold a gun to my head, but it's going to take a little bit of labor to get that thing out of there, and it's not going to be quick. So, but to me, that is money well spent. Like I said, 2 categories. If you got airplane in that range, yeah, I definitely would do it. And I would probably do it in the if I had a trip to Florida planned, I would cancel the trip and be like, I'm going to drive. Hey guys, do this for me. Guys or girls, please inspect this before I fly the plane again. If I was in the category where I have, 2010 or 2022, 2023 SR22, and it's only had like a couple owners, 3-4 owners, and they've only, it's been flown to church on Sundays. No, I'm not really worried about it. At annual, I would have the mechanic take an extra peek. So, coming from A&P, IA, I'm a pilot myself, Air Force pilot. Those are my 2 cents. And I hope you got something out of this video. If you please like and subscribe, and I appreciate you. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help you.